Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the World Messianic Church of America Miroku Association headquarters. In this service, we are also asking God the Meishu-sama to bless and protect the spirit of Nartik Crespo, whose days being 9 years of transition to the spiritual realm. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu.
Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no gimuka no tachi hana no odo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru haraido no kamitachi moro moro no magagoto tsumikegare o haraitamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami ao yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fushi koma no mimi furitate te kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maozu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamashi haemase Kam nagara tamashi haemase Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
Please be seated. We will now receive Group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. I have been blessed. Lost for a long time. I wander in search of truth. I am happy now, awakened to the radiant light of God. Happiness was nothing more than a dream. I can see it clearly now, right in front of my own eyes. I can only cry with joy. Before I even realize it, my life changed from darkness to bright, once I had been awakened by God's radiant light. Human sickness, conflict, and poverty are all caused by our deviation from truth. God intended that we should live under ideal conditions, and these will be established when humanity attunes itself to the laws of nature. The resulting society will be one of beauty and virtue, and all will live in a state of ultimate happiness. This is the true picture of what we call a paradise on earth. The ultimate goal of humanity is the establishment of paradise on earth, and the realization of truth is the sole path to this goal. This is essential mission of our work, to show the way to truth in order for each person to fulfill his or her divine purposes.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association Headquarters Evening Service. And thank you for your continuous prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This evening, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Wagner José dos Santos. It's from the Vila Maria Johrei Center in the city of São Paulo. Wagner became a Johrei member in 1995, although he had received countless blessings through dedications and being inactive since 2010. Early 2020, he was going through a severe depression. He was dispirited, felt no motivation to live, and was taking more than 20 pills a day. He always had a very conflicting relationship with his mother, who lives in another state. They had had no contact for 10 years. Sometimes he tried to talk to her on the phone, but she wouldn't even answer his calls, which made him even more depressed. Received a visit from a family assistant bringing an invitation to the inauguration of the new headquarters of the Vila Maria Johrei Center, which would take place on January of 2020. He started channeling and receiving Johrei daily, dedicating himself to cleaning, studying the teachings of Meishu-sama, and offering donations of gratitude. As a result, his health was gradually restoring, and following medical advice, he began to take only one medicine for insomnia every other day. With the onset of the pandemic, he became concerned about his mother's health, as he had not heard from her. He watched our online services and prayed for her, materializing donations of gratitude. In October of 2020, he took courage and called his mom. For his surprise, she answered, and they talked with great emotion. He asked for her forgiveness for all these years of distance and for having made her suffer in some way. From that moment on, every day they now talk to each other. However, a few months later, his mother was diagnosed with advanced stage cancer and stricken with a deep depression. He immediately went to visit her to give her Johrei and take care of her. Since he's retired now, He was able to accompany her during her treatments, which lasted about 2 months. Gave her intensive Johrei with gratitude and repeated how much he loved her. She reciprocated the affection and also asked him for forgiveness for their disagreements. April 2021, she made her transition to the spiritual realm. Wagner got through that phase with serenity and gratitude for having rest through his relationship with his mother while she was still alive, and for being allowed to assist her physically and spiritually. Today he is certain that sincere service to divine work is the way to salvation, and also grateful for being able to experience this change of feelings and transform his faith forever. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and for listening to this inspiring faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful weekend.
And this brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and have a blessed evening.